passion runs deep. In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, BWatts on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing out there today? You're watching Sports Talk with BWatts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. And also, I want to say, I got Greg Steady and JR Boxing getting ready to join the panel. Tonight, we got a good show for you. Just want to say hello to Miss Selma Johnson, Miss Nate O. What's up, Tim? Miss Barbara Foster, how you doing? All just my dog. What's going on, my buddy? Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us tonight. DJH, what's going on? Hey, I want to take this opportunity to say special thanks to all of you who take out the time to join us over here during the week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's been a blessing to bring you this broadcast as we continue to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes football team and their players and their coaches and the entire staff. Hey, without you being in our audience, it wouldn't be a show. Just wouldn't be a show. And we just want to say thank you for showing up on a daily basis and supporting us. All right. All right. Hey, tonight's show, we're going to talk about Colorado top 5 veteran players. Veteran players now. Not the newcomers, not the rookies. Uh, talk about the 5 veteran players looking to seize their opportunity in 2025. Here go JR acting up again, talking about he having trouble locking in. But let's see what Greg at TM. What's going on? Rolling. What's up, my friend? What's going on? FD, what's up? Red, what's going on? Doing okay? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so highly for joining us tonight. Patrick Williams, what's up, man? You all right? Good. Good. Appreciate it. Just hey, appreciate that, just appreciate it. Appreciate the super chat, bud. Let me bring Greg up. Let's see where they at. What's up, Greg?
What's going on? Why is this thing showing black screen? Maybe I got my camera blocked or something, maybe.
I don't know. It did me like that. I had to log off and log back on, and it came up.
And I don't think the camera blocked. Let me see.
Got to log off, come back on.
The fancy computer. See, it wanted to block me out.
Yeah, JR. I don't know what's going on with JR. He's saying he's having a problem too. What's going on, little Buck? What's going on? Good D line and linebackers in the combine today. All right, appreciate that. How was your day, man?
Everything moving along. Is the screen turning dark again?
Yeah, it's real dark. I can't even see you. Like in the dark.
What's cute about this thing that it just go dark on its own? This computer do that. I noticed that it just do what it want lately. What kind of setting that make it just go? Is it any clap on or something? Oh, this could be too smart.
Boy, that thing clapped on there, boy. That
Clap
dog, man. You
on,
gotta clap on, man.
clap on. That's weird, man.
Yeah, that is, man.
It clapped on and went back out. Do I need to move? Do it got like a sleeper sensor on it or something?
I
That's
don't know,
weird.
man.
It just started doing, man.
All right, waiting on JR. He'll figure it out after a while, I guess. Come down in the chat. We'll drop a link in the chat so you can log on for some reason.
They say JR hit the portal. That's what they said.
He hit the portal. What's going on, CS? Hey, he having difficult. That's what he said. We know what to look.
He gonna have one of them Houston shirts on when we playing. You know how some folks they be with Colorado. Then when they play a different team, all of a sudden they got a different shirt on. You be
They
like,
got different shut off.
this dude on Facebook. He posts Colorado content the whole year, and then when they played Kansas, he dogging Colorado out, and that's his team. Why I ain't watching his crap no more?
Man, dog, who did that, bro?
All Colorado. Well, that's the school I went to. I said, man, but you so excited, you want to bash, you want to be a Colorado bastion. Oh, boy, that's some silly stuff,
man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think JR, we play Houston. If he go to acting up, man, we going
AI Sports, appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you everything everybody do. Appreciate it. Let me see. Let me do something for JR right quick.
basketball. I hope so.
I just said Houston University men basketball. Well, I follow the North Carolina men basketball. That's my team. I've been rocking with them since Michael Jordan was there. So yeah. So that's me on that. JR, if you're tuning in, we waiting on you, bro. We waiting on you. Tell us what we need to do.
What's going on? Everybody in the chat. People in the chat. What's going on? Who's that?
Let me see what JR got going on.
Man, I was going to say, you know, that JR is going to be on his best behavior today, but this is not a good start. You know, I was hopeful. Hopefully JR don't keep us here all night like he did last week. That was his fault, chat. It wasn't me.
I hope not, bro.
Yeah, it was JR. It was all him. Because I know BWatts wanted us to be out in 45 minutes.
Hey, he had to change. He had to change into a uniform.
There you go.
Man, I can't.
Please excuse my my tardiness to the party, y'all. Man, we having like torrential downpours over here. So I'm just like, what is going on? My daughter got on every light in the house. I'm like, girl, you upstairs. Why you got the closet light on, this light on? So I had to go to the breaker, flip some stuff, but we back. What up, Greg?
Hey man, they said that I'm just the messenger now. I'm just the messenger. But they said this week don't keep us here to 10:30. They said that it made the show go long last time. They said be on your best behavior, and so we can.
Yeah.
They said you had BWatts. You had BWatts stressed out. That's what they were saying, man.
Man, please, man.
Well, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy, man. Let's get into it, man. We gonna hold them long this time since we went about 2 hours last Thursday. Got to cut this thing off the hour.
BWatts ain't want to let it go.
Hey, man, y'all didn't want to talk at first.
Hey, BWatts started pulling out his notebook paper. He started coming up with time. BWatts, I saw BWatts start pulling out notebook. He was like, so hold on.
Exactly.
What's going on?
Hey, y'all crazy, man. Hope y'all had a good day. Serious, though. All right, let's get into it. Coming in at number 5 on my list. Top 5 player for Colorado veteran players looking to seize their opportunity in 2025. My number 1 is running back Charlie O. I think this is his last year. He got to go out there and perform. He's the veteran.
Like that. He said he's starting off. He want to end early tonight.
I mean, he's the veteran. He's the only. Ain't too many veterans on the team. So you got to listen at the Tyler that I gave you. I said veteran.
What make you a veteran?
This is his third year. He last season.
A veteran, anybody who has some PT.
But that's y'all list. I'm going off the Tyler. I'm staying with the script. Because people tune in to hear it. That's the title of the show. So I got mine. Charlie O, running back. His last year, I'm sure he wants some playing time. He was a walk-on. Coach Prime gave him that scholarship. And I think he's going to have to seize the opportunities to prove himself. Even though that running back room is loaded, even though the running back room is still unimproved, Marshall Faulk could come in and see. Charlie O is that guy. He's a leader in the locker room. He's a leader on the field. He got good work habits, good student, an A student, 4.0 student. Charlie O looking to see his opportunity as a veteran player in 2025. It's on you, JR.
BWatts.
He always do something like that.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way what?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way Charlie seeing that field like that to make an impact.
You didn't say what I said. I said he looking to see his opportunity.
On somebody on special teams?
Oh man.
Kickoff team.
I mean, that's what y'all want to do.
I don't know. I thought you said top veteran. I didn't know you say top special team player. I thought I saw motto on there.
Go ahead, Andre.
I'll say this for Charlie. I hope he gets the score touchdown this year. That's it.
I'm thinking. All right, I'm gonna go with since we go. So that's number 5. We're working our way down, right? Number 5.
I'm waiting on somebody to go. I thought.
I'm gonna say Barnes, Big Barnes. He's my number 5. He's gonna be a key piece in the middle. He can't get tired like every other play. He got to have some stamina. He got to, be doing this. He got a new strength coach, so he should be in good shape. He got a twin tower there, Big Otis. So he can't let Otis show him up. So he can't be like getting tired and say I'm a big guy because Otis ain't getting tired. He can't be getting tired. So I get Big Barnes, number 5, defensive line.
Yeah, I'm going with Carter Stoutmire, man. Carter Stoutmire got on the field as a true freshman. Had some flashes and some extended playing time last year when Shiloh got injured. This is year, man. This is Carter Stoutmire's year to show, hey, I'm the guy and make significant impact to the Colorado Buffaloes. So my number 5, Carter Stoutmire.
Okay.
I thought this let's say Salty Vet. I thought he was saying what's going on here. Or maybe he was talking about something else. Maybe I misread it.
What's that?
I didn't think he was in agreement with Charlie O. Charlie O might be the man. He'll be Ross. He might be the man. He might be like Rudy or something. Right.
Once again, I thought y'all brothers were some pretty bright brothers, and the Tyler said 5 players on CU looking for a veteran players that's looking to seize. The key word is seize their opportunity in 2025. You don't think he's looking to seize his opportunity?
Yeah, on the kickoff team for sure.
All right, we're moving on. Like I said, I think Charlie O will be looking for him. I like Charlie. I like his leadership and his work ethic that he brings to the table. And Coach Prime does too. Seemed like he did last year. All right, going to let's see, on to my 4th one. Who I got? Tyler Brown coming into his last year. On the offensive line or defensive line as a veteran, looking forward to seize his opportunity for more playing time through his strength and conditioning program. And when the springtime come around, he must continue to work to earn a way to get on the field as an offensive line or a defensive line. I'm sure he's looking forward to seize his opportunity in 2025.
Yeah. I think my list. I was gonna text the other day when I saw Tyler Brown working out with the lineman with the gray shirt over there. On Well Off, I think that was yesterday or whatever. So people kept saying, "What Tyler Brown? What Tyler Brown?" Yeah. So I see your list is kind of creative here. I see you got a different idea. I just thought the top 5 veterans. That's how I was thinking. I ain't seize opportunity. I didn't know what that was season, but I'm just gonna go with BJ McKinney. BJ McKinney.
Who is that?
I mean DJ.
Oh,
DJ McKinney. BJ is like his alter ego, like, when you want to be more, so we call him BJ. Yeah. DJ McKinney, the cornerback. I saw one of the other country creators said that he's been, he's showing himself out there. He's trying to be one of the top draft picks. So he got to seize his opportunity. Travis Hunter there, no shadows to hide behind now. Who gonna be the man? You got the opportunity to be that man to get that spotlight at cornerback. Right? Because you ain't got nobody, no big name. Either one of my next guy on my list gonna be one or the other. Gonna see this opportunity to be that guy in the defensive backfield and stand out. You ain't got no spotlight to share with Travis Hunter doing the Heisman, diving all over the place, intercepting the ball. This is his time to seize his opportunity to be that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna play off a little bit what you said, Greg. As far as Travis Hunter not there, so you have the opportunity to take full advantage of some time on the field, right? My number 4 is Isaiah Hodge. So from the spring game, we didn't have a running back, and then you used him at running back, and he had a good showing in the spring game. Then you really didn't see him at all during the season, right? Travis went on his Heisman campaign. He got some spot duty and some blowout time against UCF. Had a few like dynamic plays, but they all seemed to get called back by penalties. Had the gray shirt, Coach Prime saying it. He the next one. He the next one. But really didn't see that translate to more playing time on the field after Coach Prime said that midway through the season. So my number 4 is Isaiah Hodge. I think everything's out in front of him. Obviously, a lot of new guys that can fill his position. But if you're a dog, you got to go and fight for that time on the field. So I look at Isaiah Hodge, number 4, opportunity to get on that field.
All right. Appreciate that, fellas. Going in at number 3. Gonna be the linebacker, JB. If JB want to play, he came out, he hit the spring. He hit the transfer portal. He coming in. He been with Coach Prime for at least, I think he was down there for at least 2 years at Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was at least 2 years. I know 1 year. And this going to be his 3rd year up here with Coach Prime on that linebacker. And that room is deep. He's going to have to really, really turn up if he wants to see his opportunity in 2025. Might be on the special team, but if he won't get on that field and he trying to get to the league next year, he got to take advantage of his opportunity in 2025.
Well, my number 3 is right on the other side with my boy Colton Hood. Now, technically, this is 3rd year in college, 2nd year at Colorado. He kind of had a little spot duty last year. He got pits. He tripped over himself a couple of times. He showed some speed. He showed some ability. I feel like he should have been that guy, especially could have helped out, maybe helped us with that Kansas State game. But now, again, him and DJ get to decide who's going to be that guy. It's right there for him. They ain't really got, you got some little depth pieces that may rise up behind them, some young guys that didn't play last year, but these are 2 guys who played last year, and that Travis Hunter spot wide open. So you can't run, you can't hide from it. You either gonna rise to the occasion, or you gonna, because when he the one say, "Hey, I want to be the Heisman. I want to be that Heisman next year. I want to be that guy.
Right.
I want to get that. I want to be the top cornerback in the country." That's what he say. So boy, he gonna have his chance to prove it.
Man, that's a good pick. I'm not gonna use that pick because I had that in the tuck, but I'm not gonna use that pick. I'm gonna go with another cornerback, but I'm going with our slot guy, Preston Hodge. I believe this was his sixth year in college. So this definitely make it a breaker for him. I know he would have loved to come out this year and enter his name into the NFL draft, but whatever the situation is, he decided to come back, maybe improve his draft stock or improve the chances of being drafted overall. So you played on a undefeated team in the regular season at Liberty, parlayed that to a transfer to Colorado. And then we go 9-4 overall. Got some good moments. You get hurt towards the end of the season. So this is it, Preston Hodge. Like this is it, the last college year. So you got to get it in, man. So I think he's gonna show out and put himself in the ranks to be spotlight of a player for the program again this year.
All right. Coming in number 2 on my list is the safety, Stoudemire. I didn't think y'all gonna pick him. I mean, I went that way. I think he just got a lot to prove. He got to take advantage of the opportunity back there. For me, when you missing Cameron, Young Craig, when you're missing Shiloh, and real, I'm telling you, that's the weakest part of the team to me. It's the safety position. I just haven't seen enough people in the back end. When I say I haven't seen it, now I haven't seen the tapes. Why? People keep telling me over there on Instagram, Vickers, I ain't seen no tape on him. I just ain't seen no tape on him. So maybe they know something more than I know, and people keep telling me about Tekeefa Byers. I seen one good hit against Alabama in the backfield. That's it. That's all I'm saying. He got the size. He bigger than Cameron Simeon Craig. I just believe it's just me. When that spring portal come in, Coach Brown got to at least find two more safety, unless somebody just something I'm missing, or somebody just gonna come out and just show me. I'm from the show me state, but right now, Stoudemire is the only one I see right now. Everybody say he played good when Shiloh was out. The team played good. Rather, I don't think he had nothing to do with the team. Just played good together. But that's what I'm looking at. He on the clock. Everybody can say, hey, he showed out. No, he just out there when they win. I got some tapes. I can chop that thing up and show you how he got man out. But anyway, he's a veteran player that's looking to seize his opportunity in the back end of that defense. That's my take on that.
Well, you made my lights go out. I think they can possibly be one of the strongest groups. They just don't have this team don't have a lot of celebrity like Colorado's had over the last couple of years. A lot of celebrity, not just Coach Prime. The players had a lot of celebrity to the point where people thought that they was carrying the team and not Coach Prime. They had a lot of social media influencers and top NIL guys in that group. Now, I believe that Byer is the closest thing to Selman Craig that they can get as far as the style of play. You're right, he looks a little bigger. And probably
what you going on?
Huh?
What you basing that?
I seen a limbo film than that one here. When they first was crew him, I did see some film on him, and he looked a lot like how he used to play at Jackson State. Selman Craig used to play at Jackson State. That's very scrappy. Some of the mannerisms is very similar, and just how the passion and stuff like that. So, and I think that him and Stoudemire, I think this is probably one of our strongest tackling safety groups. Now, I don't know what they're gonna look like in coverage, but when it comes to stopping the run, they're gonna be solid. And I don't know if the boy Branch supposed to be back there too. I don't know. They say he's supposed to be good, but he need to get in that weight room.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna be good when it comes to the run. I think the team as a whole gonna be good stopping the run because our corners come up and hit, our linebackers gonna be here, and the safety's gonna come up and hit. They're gonna be strong. That's what's gonna help them. I picked Old Miller for my number 2 because Old Miller came out his first year like a Stoudemire. For some reason, they just act like he couldn't get right, but he get out there, he show out. Next year, he show out a little bit, get hurt halfway through the season. So you got to think about This is his time to shine. This is his time to be who gonna be the big receiver. I know a lot of people want to jump straight to the Williams come from Tulsa. Some people want to jump around and look at people transferring in, and they don't feel like they got that number one guy, and they say, well, it gotta be O. Well, O has the ability to be it. So this is his year to take it and run with it and be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
What I choose.
Man, my number 2, I got Terrell Timmons. Terrell Timmons Jr. Young man started off at North Carolina State, and then came to CU last year and really didn't see the field. Via special teams, via just getting targets at the wide receiver position, but uber talented. He had a little drop situation. I think like halfway through the year, I want to say he dropped like 2 passes, and then Shador really just didn't go back to him. But I think this is his opportunity, man. He is the most senior person in that room. This is his last collegiate year to get it done, and I believe he can. Good speed, good size. I'm waiting to see more with the hands, but obviously that comes with more targets. So I believe he will get more targets this year. I know he definitely going to be looking for it. He was the one that kind of started off that jug talk that Reach the People was doing, him and Draylon Miller. So he put in that extra work to get his hands strong and, get that hand-eye coordination, ball-hand contact coordination going on. So I think it's going to be a big year for Terrell Timmons, man. Hopefully he get them targets that he's looking for and he make the best of it. But that's my number 2, BWatts, Terrell Timmons Jr.
Hey, I can go with them last 2 pick y'all did, man. I can definitely go with that. That's about the only 2 y'all said I can go with. That line up with the Tyler of the show.
Other than Tyler Brown and Charlie O.
They fit the Tyler of the show.
Talking about the people on the bench. You talking about the bench?
Who's on the bench?
Charlie.
Charlie got a lot of playing time at the first beginning of the season.
Yeah, against North Dakota. But I'm saying, like, this year, you think you're going to get a lot of playing time, like, against Georgia Tech?
He's looking forward to seizing his opportunity during the practice during the spring in 2025.
You think you're going to get the starting position again?
I wouldn't be surprised. Coach Ryan do stuff like that. Start tomorrow.
That because all the running backs had left last year. He showed loyalty because Charlie was the only one that stayed.
What make you think he won't do it this year?
All the running backs ain't leaving this year, unlike what you think. They not leaving.
I didn't say that all of them going to leave. I said Charlie O is looking to seize his opportunity in 2025.
He only played because all the running backs had jumped in the portal. And Coach Prime didn't want to bench him because he was the only one that stayed, him and Welch.
Once again, he looking to see the opportunity.
So who you think in the portal this year?
I don't told the IA.
No. Go ahead.
Okay. Since you want to go there, y'all want to go. I always want to go crazy.
No. Go get your number one.
Me and Steve.
You going crazy.
Hey, they want to go crazy. They want to go crazy tonight. I turn up last now. I turn up last.
Who's going more crazy tonight? Is it me or is it BWatts or is it JR? Who the crazy one tonight?
Hey. JR, before you start, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Greg tried to convince me last year that Shador gonna throw 500 yards and 5 TDs every game. 12 games out of the year. I can show. You want me to show? I cut it up. You didn't say it?
Yeah.
Okay then, thank you. So I don't want to go there. I don't go there. Hey, and when I didn't go along with, you know what you said? See, you don't want to go along. I thought you 500 yards and 5 TDs every game. Yeah, 12 games out of year.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Why BWatts want to go in the past though? Why he go in the past?
You gonna tell me Charlie ain't got a chance of starting? Why he don't?
So you gonna use that against me because you want Charlie to start?
I didn't say that. Listen. That is not what I said. You questioned me what I said, and you and can't nobody question that. I said Charlie O as a running back is looking for to seize his opportunity. He gonna get an opportunity. You don't think he's looking forward to it? You don't think he's looking forward to it?
Yeah, on the kickoff team. Yeah, and punt.
Okay, all right. I'm moving on. He's a running back. I don't see why he wouldn't. Last one on my list, TC. TC coming off an injury. He coming off an injury from last year. Last year he started. Matter of fact, that first game he started. And I think with the depth on the defensive line, there's a lot of competition there. And I'm looking to see how he gonna respond since he coming off the injury because he started last year. I think this is his last year. And I believe as a veteran player, he looking to seize his opportunity in 2025. It's on you.
Man, he hit the portal fast.
Who that, JR?
Look, I'm gonna go back. What? He gone?
He been saying he having technical difficulty.
So I'm gonna go back to the one that you want to leave and come say this is his breakout year. This is his time to seize. IA, the top running back. He gonna have a breakout year. He gonna seize the opportunity with Marshall Faulk handing that ball off. IA gonna be like a little baby Adrian Peterson, and he gonna be that guy. That's a veteran. It's his third year in college. He redshirted 1 year, Arkansas last year. He kind of got a little bit. We feel like he should have got more, and now this is his time. Now I'm not trying to convince you, but I think he gonna convince you because he ain't going in no portal. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Before the weather got to me, like I said, BWatts, I'm with you. As far as that position group, I don't exactly have Torian Carter. I have Amari McNeil. I know this not Amari McNeil last year, nothing like that in college, but
I got all about him, JR. That's good.
Yeah, but as far as like playing time, getting on the field, being productive, man, if I can say one thing about Amari McNeil, I want to say Greg said it. Either Greg or Steve, like one of them said it though, but he definitely a second half of the season guy. Because the first 6 games, like he didn't really contribute anything. And then it seemed like the last 6, 7 games of the season, like he in the backfield, especially that Texas Tech game, he got in the backfield a few times for some tackle for losses, things like that. I know he joked around about his speed composition on the NCAA 25 games, saying that they had him rated slow and he the fastest defensive lineman at CU and stuff like that. But honestly, I think he has the talent. He has the motor. Something just got to connect where he start early in the year and stay on the field often. And I know they kind of recruited over him, bringing in Otis and Lightfoot and Coleman. They done brought in all these guys that's looking to play too, but he got to carve out his spot and not just be like a rotation guy. If you want to be a 3-down guy, this is year to do it. Like, prove your worth. This your year to do it. And if he have a good year, he can be league bound. That's for sure.
Well, I give him benefit of the doubt. That whole defense had a slow start last year. They even Green had a slow start, and they just kind of picked up on it, and that's when they took off. And like you said, they sat come in bunches and all that, and they end up being top in the conference. Now, if they had played the whole year like that, then maybe we would have saw something different. But we know we didn't see that quite in Nebraska. Baylor, they kind of picked up later on. So I don't think that bailed him out because he don't did it for 2 years. But the defense as a whole need to come out fast. They take a little pressure off the offense to have to be clicking on all cylinders in the beginning. Let's be some bullies on the defense. Bully Georgia Tech, bully Wyoming. Who that third game?
Georgia Tech, Wyoming, and
it's another one of those small
Delaware.
And the Delaware.
Houston or Delaware.
Yeah,
Delaware. Go ahead and bully them teams around. That's the closest to a cupcake you're gonna get. So they can get their momentum up early. Because I think their first conference game is it going to be Arizona or Arizona State or somebody like that?
BYU.
Their first conference game is BYU.
That's their fourth game.
Ooh, good Lord.
I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, it's BYU.
Good Lord. We got them in pro. Where we got them at? We got them at home.
Yep.
Oh, they got Houston. They got Houston before Wyoming somehow.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Houston.
yeah, Houston.
Yeah, they got Houston for them. Yeah, they should go 4-0, man.
But they got BYU at home though, so that's better than have to go to BYU.
I think they got about 9. They got about 7 or 8 games at home. 1, 2.
Yeah, but they better not be at no 10 o'clock.
It's 7 games. They got 7 home games. That's a lot to be at home.
Have some day games.
That money. Let me see. 1, 2. They got Georgia Tech at home, Delaware at home, Wyoming, BYU, Iowa State, Arizona, and Arizona State. No, that's a game down at the bottom.
Up on Arizona State?
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Let me move this track.
Thought that was the last game. Thanksgiving.
Oh, no, that's it.
They got them 2 bars again.
That's it. I thought they had a game in.
No, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Thanksgiving, because then they start rolling in the bowl games. Championship week.
It might be a game after that because I doubt it's another bye.
Because it's December 6th game.
First week of December.
Oh, it's a December 6th game. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a December 6th game.
They said it's Kansas State.
Okay.
Right.
Appreciate that, chat.
So they got about 8 home games then.
Is Kansas State gonna be at home?
Real.
They got to go to Kansas State this year.
They got they're right. So they got 7 home games. Yeah. That worked out their favor.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time.
At home. Because they get to play Arizona State at home. They ain't got to go down there and burn up. For some reason, I thought they were going to play TCU this year. But maybe that's next year.
Nah, we play TCU.
Yeah, it's on there.
What's on there? So it's a away game.
Middle of the season. They playing back in Fort Worth. Got them again. At Fort Worth.
They got to go back down there.
Yep.
It won't be as hot, though.
Yeah. Now, I hope that's a night game. I hope it ain't.
They play TCU after they play BYU.
12 o'clock kickoff in the middle of the heat. But yeah, BWatts, me, you had a solid list. I mean, I think my list was better, but you know.
Yeah, I just try to pick some players we ain't never talked about before. That's what I did. And they still, most of them only last year, they got to see that opportunity, buddy. Because you got some young guys that coming in down to play, man.
Absolutely.
Especially on that defensive line, boy. They can go 3 deep quick.
If you ain't got no good, if you're going to be a good team, it should be a known. It should be a given that you got 3 deep and that you ain't gonna play unless you the top. This shouldn't be no like. I'm glad the quarterback position is not like it would have been last year. You just have one guy in a huge drop off and it ain't no real competition. Or if he go down, everything just fall apart. We know that with the 2 new quarterbacks we got in, we know that either one of them can carry it, regardless of who start or not. We know one of them bump their knee, hit their hand or something. We ain't gonna be like Utah and be scrambling around the rest of the year. Yeah, Utah was looking foolish the whole year trying to find a quarterback. They went through 3-4 quarterbacks, but they did that the year before too. So, but and then you better have a third quarterback. So you know whoever you can't be content with this. I know y'all mentioned with Matt Neal, you got these guys coming in, Coleman and all these guys. You see what happened last year, how crazy it got at one point where we ain't had no D-line. We got by the time we got Kansas State, all them people went down.
Yeah.
And we didn't have Shane Colt for a long time. Carter was gone.
Yep.
Yeah, we had the other one from the smaller school guy, he was out. We end up at one point 3-4 D linemen out. All of a sudden, we went from abundant to scarce. Same thing at linebacker. We went from we had too many linebackers trying to figure out who gonna play to lower. I hope Bentley Picato not bad, you know. And
yeah.
So this year now we like well, darn, we got French, we got all these guys coming in. We got Salter, and then we got these young boys coming in. with Walker, and you got Hood, and that's what you want. Any good team gonna have that, because you don't want to be like you lose two guys and your season over. It's a long season.
I agree, man. Everything you said, it was spot on. We took a lot of injuries, took a lot of hits, but hopefully they show improve, man. And that too deep, strong. I definitely believe the team has improved the depth on the roster, as far as more explosive players and things like that. So that happens over time as you build a team out. You look for better talent each year to bring in. So this is what, third year for Coach Prime at Colorado, and so should look better. The team should be a little bit more well-rounded and definitely more athletic, a little bit bigger. When we came out at the beginning of the year last year, we looked kind of small. Not saying that they wasn't in the weight room lifting and stuff like that during the winter sessions. It's just the kind of players that you bring in. Like if you starting, with a small frame, it's hard to put on a lot of weight, good weight, quick. So, but I like the size of the players they brought in this year. I think our team gonna look, a little bit more physically imposing. Then the coach, Andrew Swayze, what he doing? They look real good, man. They look real good in shorts and shirts to see how they look in pads. They look just as big when they put on all that equipment. We'll see.
You just got to eat, man. Yeah, they got all that shelf running around. They got them little cute plates they be getting. Boy, like, what kind of football player eating like this? They eating like they at a fine dining. You better load that plate up. Go back, get a second and third plate. When I know what I was in, one of the guys, he ended up when I was playing, he told me, he say, you want to put on weight, no matter what, you get 2 plates every meal. And then he said, you better eat some peanut butter jelly sandwich at night. Big old Ray Lewis looking dude. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that worked for you. So I eat, you okay, I ain't gonna say from the hood, but you come from, the inner city, whatever. You ain't used to eating good like that. You ain't got that kind of money, right? So your stomach, ain't used to it. So when I got down there and eat, I have breakfast. If I had breakfast, I ain't want no lunch, because lunch is only a few hours later, because you still full from a breakfast, especially if you had 2 plates.
Mm-hmm.
I turned around and forced myself. I was forcing myself to eat. I ain't never felt so, but I put that weight on. I ate 2 plates, 2 full plates every meal. You talking about one hungry at all. It was almost torturous, especially to eat 1 plate, but to eat 2. But every plate I had 2 breakfast, 2 lunch, and 2 dinner. Man, I put that weight on, man. I put on, eat, because usually you lose weight during the season.
Yeah.
Back in the day we had 2-a-days and stuff like that. And then they cute. You don't practice as long. But man, we used to lose about 15, 20 pounds just in the fall count. So you come in, you lose that weight before the season starts, then the season go on, you keep losing weight. So that eating is important, because if you don't, you will lose a significant amount of weight.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the heat. They got to eat. They be cute. They got to eat.
Old school got a question there. What do y'all think about the depth chart at all? I guess saying at every position.
I mean, I like the depth in certain positions. The depth of the defensive line, like that depth is, I think it's second to none. I think we have, when you're talking about some 300+ guys, you got a few of those. When you're talking about some edge guys, you got a multitude of those. So that D line to me is the most like solidified when it comes to depth.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think about the next position. I think about the wide receiver room. I think only thing we missing in the wide receiver room is a tall guy with speed, like a 6'3", 6'4" guy that can just run, boom, 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 get up and down the field. But we got a lot of guys like we got some guys with speed. We have Cam Michael, who's a speed guy, not the tallest, but he's a speed guy. I believe he stands about 6'1", something like that. And then the JoJo Williams, Marion Miller, they kind of built in that same stature, same build. You got Timmons, Farrakhan. They look about the same as Adrian Wilson. They got the same kind of body type. And then you got your smaller guys with the Draylon Miller, a little bit smaller but a thicker guy. Then you got the Q6, small guy. Got Caleb Mathis, a smaller guy. So you got some tweeners in between. I think we just need give me one big tall receiver with some speed. But those two position rooms, defensive line and wide receiver, I don't worry about as much. I like their depth in that room.
It looked like Draylon Miller on slammed up some. But I think that most of our receivers are right around that 6'2" mark. And you're going to have to just depend on your big boy tight ends. You want some height and some athleticism, which we're seeing, let's say Atkins. And then we know, I don't know what Hurt's going to do this year. But I think there's one other one that we kind of had come in. So I think it's going to be a few tight ends that can fit that mold for size and height. And hopefully the athleticism comes with it. But we're not going to have no 6'4", 6'5" receiver this year unless they go get some out the portal. I don't think, and I don't know if that's going to be necessary because, like I say, if you're using your tight ends the right way and you mixing that in with the mix of size with a little Gibson and a little Mara, and you put in a big tight end, you got a nice variety of size, quickness, and speed. If they use their pieces the right way, it'd be a problem if you mix it in when you have these Amari Miller type guys. You got Amari Miller, and you have I want to see what Draylon do. It's like I say, he don't slammed up some because he was kind of on the thicker side last year.
Yeah, he do.
You look at him, he look almost slim now.
Yeah, body definitely his body looking more a little bit more toned out than it did last year, and that might help with his speed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it. I see a lot in the chat. People saying the linebacker room. Yeah, I mean, I like I like the linebacker room as well. The only thing with the linebacker room for me, it's like you got two proven guys, and then you got some guys behind them that just not proven. So say, I don't want to put no injury on nobody, but if the injury bug hit one of them starters, then the guy you bringing in behind them, don't really got no action, behind them. Reps in practice count and everything like that, but actual game reps, I don't think any other linebackers behind them have like actual game reps outside of JB. But you can consider him a projected starter, possibly. But JB had a good run his freshman year at Jackson State, then transfer, and really ain't seen the field a lot at the linebacker position as far as like playing at CU. So, but he been in the scheme for a while. This second year being in Coach Livingston's scheme, so I'm sure he already got the plays down and stuff like that. But that's the one thing about the linebacker room is if an injury bug hits any starter, like who coming behind them that got some real, playing time, remain to be seen, but we'll see. The cornerback room, the cornerbacks, I think they good, man. Look at McKinney, look at Hood, look at Hodge, you look at Harge, if they're gonna put him there. Who was it? RJ Johnson, like guys like that. They got a lot of reps, a lot of collegiate reps. They played at their previous schools. DJ McKinney was a starter at Oklahoma State. RJ Johnson had significant time as a two depth rotation guy when he's at Arkansas. So I think they're good there. The cornerback position. Outside of those first four guys, you get into the Ben Boozies and stuff like that, then it's kind of like slim picking as far as playing time. But the Colton Hoods, the DJ McKinneys, the Hodges, the RJ Johnson, like they got time on task on the actual playing field during the actual game. So I like that cornerback position. And the linebacker position, I'm a little bit skeptical. I think they still gonna be good, but behind the projected starters, I don't really know who got playing time, serious playing time at least.
Yeah, but I think they got the most depth. They just got a lot of young depth. I think that's why they're gonna be good in the future. because you look over them because you say they don't have the experience, but if they start getting experience, they gonna have the longest experience as long as they don't hit no portal, because you got a lot of freshmen they brought in last year, like the Goldbergs, the Garcias, Hood. Those guys were freshmen last year. One of them got to step up and play this year to get the experience. And then you look at, they gonna have 3 years of experience or 4 going forward. And then you also have the Martrez Walker coming in, who's similar to like that style, but they not short guys. They 6'2", and they just young. So we need to get them out there on special teams, kickoff, stuff like that. Let them get in the game. Maybe have some games where they can get in on some garbage time. Let them get some experience, because you building it. Well, you ain't got to say this mess next year. Well, French and all them left or whatever, and now we got to play these younger guys who ain't played the last 2 years, and then so you got to find a way to get those guys some experience. I know Goldberg was traveling last year a lot. I don't know what Hood was doing, maybe more so on special team. It's got to be his time to really make a move, because you go Marquez Walker, they similar.
Yeah.
So they built similar, probably style. My only concern really is not so much. I want to see how they cover, because they don't really bring in they brought in a lot of thumpers. They didn't really bring in a lot of slim and hybrid linebackers. None of them are really hybrid. They really traditional linebackers. They already 6'2", 230 coming out of high school, but I want to see how their feet work develop to be to help cover them wheel routes and all that mess and run backs out the backfield. So that's the only thing I have a question about with all the linebackers, really.
Yeah. The one person we forgot about was Wester. I know he had some playing time at FAU in the 2 deep and stuff like that. But Wester another guy that can fill in, but he on the shorter side when it comes to linebacker. I think he more of a third down specialist, kind of thing, shoot the gap, get back there quick kind of guy. I don't see him as a 3-down linebacker, just me personally. And then the other rooms, I think to me, like the most unproven room, obviously the O-line, with one projected starter being there as far as like Jordan Seaton. Maybe Cash Money might hold down that center spot, just depending on how they shuffle it up. But I look at that. A lot of the transfers they brought in, they got good size. The 6'6" kind of size, 300 some pounds kind of size. So that's good to know that they got the size. But then when it comes to playing time and experience and things like that, you got to start looking at their snaps. So who done had over 500, 600 snaps of college football, like gridiron play. So that kind of worried me a little bit, just to see what the line gonna look like. New O-line coach, things like that. But they brought in some very experienced names to back up that O-line hire. And then the quarterback position, outside of Salter, who else got experience? I mean, Starr played Utah, right? And I had a little mop-up duty sparingly last year. I want to say he got in I saw him during the UCF game or something like that when it was a blowout towards the end, but he only handed the ball off. I think he only threw like one pass. So K Salter, then after that, I mean, we got the super, super duper talented freshman in Juju, but he don't have no collegiate experience. So that worries me a little bit. Good thing is Salter don't have like an injury bug, injury-ridden career when it comes collegiate-wise. He didn't miss a lot of games when he was at Liberty. And he actually started. So he didn't miss any games when he started. So that's good. But, worst case scenario, something happened. Who is behind them with some actual experience? We can only kind of look at Staub to say, well, Staub at least played a whole game kind of thing. So that worried me a little bit, but we still good, though. The depth is there. Piece is there. We'll see how it turns out this year, but I trust the process. I trust in Coach Brown. We're going to look real good this year.
What you think about tight end? That what our Jizzle was talking about. The tight end are going to make the difference on this team this year. Y'all think so?
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to make a dual impact. Because everything he just said, you're gonna have to take the pressure off that quarterback, you have to take pressure off that running game, and you're gonna have to help open up the passing game. Mm-hmm. So they probably be the most significant. Because if they are, you're gonna have to watch them. You're gonna have to watch them. If they blocking, you have to watch it. They're gonna creep out there. All that blitzing stuff is a wrap. If that tight end sitting there blocking and he slide out there a few times, that linebacker gonna have to pay attention to him. Mm-hmm. Or whoever rushing off the edge and doing all that mess, rush off the edge you want to. He gonna go right where you left from. Especially all that RPO and stuff they're gonna be doing. And they say that's what Salter do. So you mess around and show Salter you're gonna be trying stuff. They can slide that tight end out there on you. And so I think that's the biggest thing that's gonna be the biggest change in the offense. I would say that. I don't know how much the running game gonna change. We know they'll throw the ball, but we know we ain't had no real tight end at this last season.
Yeah, I'm with you, Greg. You said it earlier, even earlier in the show. Like tight end's gonna play, gonna have to play a significant role this year for the betterment of the offense. And me, honestly, in my opinion, I think the tight end room is probably one of the biggest gains this year, as far as at least the type of athlete that they recruited to come into that room. We finished the year with Savell Smalls, no disrespect to him. We finished the year with him. But I think the coaching staff knew that we needed to be better in that position room. And shout out to the coach in there. Man, his name leaves me right now.
Is it Bartolone?
Yeah, Bartolone. Shout out to him, man. Heck of a recruiter. He turned it around quick. Let me get some guys in there with some size. Let me recruit some young high school guys to start building that room out. Let me get a veteran type guy in that transfer portal. I believe he was like at that point in time when they recruited him there, he was like the number 12 target, the number 1 tight end, but the number 12 in the transfer portal during that period when he was being recruited to come to the University of Colorado. So I'm looking for that tight end room. Like I said, they made the biggest jump when it came to getting people in there to improve the room overall. Because last year, outside of the 1 touchdown pass that Savell Smalls got in that bowl game, the tight end was few and far utilized throughout the season. And I don't think that'll be the same this year. I'm with you, Greg. I think they're going to be utilized in a great fashion this year to make the offense run a lot better.
I think if it weren't for the name and the reputation, I would definitely love to see Bart back at the offensive coordinator because I like what he was able to do down at Jackson State. Would depend on the quarterback, but we'll see what Sherman can do with this running quarterback.
Yeah.
Soldier Vet got a question there, fellas. Which freshman wide receiver will have the biggest impact this year?
That's tough.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say Gibson.
Freshman.
I'm gonna say Gibson. He looked like a little shrimp, especially without his clothes on. He looked like nobody. But when he put them shoulder pads and helmets on, he become a whole nother creation out there. So I'm going with Gibson.
I gotta go with Q6. I gotta go with the young man from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, from that Metroplex, Q6, man. I mean, look, scoring 40 touchdowns in high school. I know people gonna say, well, that's high school. Yada, yada, yada. Man, 40 touchdowns, that's unheard of, even in high school, for a guy that's of that frame. So I think you got to find a way to get him on the field and let him make an impact, whether it's a jet sweep, whether it's a screen, bubble screen.
Hey,
you got to get him an opportunity to get on that field and show that impact that he can possibly bring to the team. I think it's Q6.
Deshaun Jackson 2.0. That type of player. He's small, but when he get the ball in his hand, the way he running, it don't matter because you ain't catching him. And he quick.
Yeah, I might agree. But if I go another route, I think it's gonna be the red shirt freshman from Georgia.
Oh, that's cheap now. That's cheap.
That's a good one. BWatts snuck that one in.
He didn't play last year. He red shirt freshman didn't play last year.
That's a good dang. That should have been my pick. Dang, that's a good pick.
Well, I thought it was my true freshman. But,
I know that's what my mind was on. That's a good pick.
He just said freshman. He didn't put no adjective in. You know, an adjective to describe it now. He didn't put that in.
Here you go. Trying to get the English lesson.
Y'all don't be listening, bro. Y'all just think y'all
you just wordplay.
That's y'all do.
You doing wordplay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Cam Mike gonna have the biggest impact. That's just me. But I like Gibson. I like Gibson. Farrakhan gonna do something. I don't know, boy. Adrian Wilson, Farrakhan, both of them about the same player. They got the same size. Both of them 6'1", about 195 pounds.
Yeah.
But we'll see. What you saying, Greg?
I love all these boys to get used because we don't need nobody here no portal before they just because they didn't get to play. Because somebody gonna have to sit on that bench, but just let them get a little action, let them feel good about themselves.
I think it's a part of the process, man. I think it's a part of the look. You here with Juju, y'all gonna grow with Juju.
That's why they brought him down.
And
they don't let him play with you.
Yeah, that's like
next year,
literally
more years.
Yeah,
they ain't hit that field this year. That'd be on special. They ain't this year.
Yeah,
they ain't in that field now offense.
That's what I'm looking at. Like if I'm there, obviously you try to get them in where you can get them in, to utilize them during the 4 games to hold their red shirt for the following year. But I think that's part of the plan. Look, we brought you in as well as with them 4 linemen they recruited.
Right.
We forget they recruited 4 linemen to come with Juju. So they're trying to build it all together.
So they need
y'all
to
gonna be the scout team guys. Y'all gonna give us the looks. Y'all gonna get to build that chemistry with each other.
Varsity team and let them hang out and
make
night workouts together, getting ready for next year. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I see it as, man. And then boom, they hit the ground running that sophomore year, coming out gunning. Boom, 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 boom. Like how Johnny Manziel did with old buddy from play for Tampa Bay right now. Man, what's his name?
Can you imagine the reps that the starting defense gonna get? With them doggone with Juju at quarterback, that doggone these freshmen and these freshman linemen, they gonna get some real reps to that starting defense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Build up that callus, man. Them boys gonna be ready. But that's how I look at it. I know a lot of people in the YouTube streets gonna be like, man, J.R. Box is crazy, like blah blah blah. Like they supposed to see them boys gonna see the field, they too good, da 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 da. Man, I get it. But when you think about good programs, great programs, what do they have? They have depth. You think about the Georgias and the Alabamas. No, I'm not comparing CU to any of those programs. I'm just using it as an example to say you will have guys in that program that don't really see the field freshman year because they work in scout team. They good. They work in scout team, building their fundamentals, polishing their craft. And then when they hit the field the next year, next thing you know, you got a Jalen Carter, first round pick, doing his thing. But Jalen Carter didn't play as a true freshman at the University of Georgia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Johnny Manziel, when he hit the scene with him and I forget the light-skinned dude, but Johnny Manziel was red-shirted. And him and old buddy down there in Tampa Bay was burning them up at Texas A&M. Then when they got there that second year, they was hitting it. He won a Heisman, stuff like that. So, that's how I look at it. And I'm pretty sure that's probably the pitch that was sold to all of those young men, like coming in, like, y'all keep your head down, y'all work hard, get opportunity to get on the field. If you get on the field early, that we expect that. But if you don't, this is the plan going forward. And it's to me, in my mind, that's a great plan. Mike Evans. That's what it is. Shout out Alan G8. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I see that dude coming. Yeah, I seen the recruit. They doing, man, they got about 3 quarterbacks coming in to visit. I said, they might don't know Juju gonna be there. they got 3 of them scared to come. What? I said they ain't scared. At least they trying to see what's going on. But like I said, what's y'all biggest concern off day one?
Oh man, my biggest starting off fast. Greg said it. Starting off fast, man. With all of the firepower we had last year, it just that North Dakota State game gave me a heart attack. Like, what is going on? Why y'all can't get it together? So just start off fast. Start off fast. That's what I want to see.
Well, since we on that lane, we might as well throw in penalties for once, not to get 50 penalties, and yeah, we can see that because you talking about heart attacks and all that mess, anxieties and all the bad stuff. Nobody want to watch no game with all them penalties.
Mm-hmm.
Like that just irritate. Like beep, beep. Now you cheating one thing, was you doing stuff too. And it's just a bad combination. So that's why I don't want to see no every game 100-yard penalties.
That's BWatts boy. Free Barnes. He get in there 2 plays.
Get somebody foul the head.
Boy, they get 3 penalties all year.
Man, it seemed like 300. Every time he's on the field.
You just focus on that because I keep saying his name. It really was your boy who got all the penalties. Shane Tote. He got 5. He got 3 in one game.
Well, he gone. But yeah, what you want to see, BWatts? How you want to see the team? What you want to see out the gate?
Man, let me tell y'all something. We don't need no running game. They got Kate Salter finna go out there and put this team on their back. They need Marshall Faulk in their running game next year with Juju. But Kate Salter, they overlooking. If you look at, I mentioned this last night. You look at when he supposed to came out in high school, he was ranked higher than Shadula. He was ranked higher than all the quarterbacks they got listed in front of him now. Out of high school. He went to Tennessee, got in a little trouble. He went to Liberty. Hugh Freeze brought him down. And then Hugh Freeze went to Auburn, where I thought Coach Prime was going, but they chose him to go to Auburn. And Colorado took Coach Prime. Man, did you see the reaction when that dude hit that transport portal from the people on the outside? I played the little snippet last night. Let me see, I got it. They went crazy. The lady asked the question, should we go out and get Kate Salter? I asked you a question. How you looked at Kate Salter? Just looked at it. Play.
Yeah.
You don't look at it? I got a question.
Watch the game.
Let me ask you a question. I just want to hear what you got to say. You ain't got to answer now. I just want to hear what you're going to say.
Hugh Freeze should sign Liberty quarterback Caden Salter.
Yes! Please! Yes! Please! Yes! Now! What do I have to do?
Now, what do I have to do? They were hollering their lungs off. Yes! Let me tell y'all something. If Coach Prime don't hold him for a back, he's going to break every record at CU for a passing. I tell you what, you put Kate Salter with Travis Hunter, LaJohn, Lil Jenny, and Will Shepard. I ask you a question. Will they win the Big 12 last year? He can throw the deep ball better than anybody in the league. He can throw the short pass. He can take that thing 0 to 100. I ain't worried about no offensive line. I ain't worried about no running back. As long as Kate Salter, he gonna take Coach Prime. You don't what? Look at him. Y'all just I'm gonna let y'all go. I get hyped up, boy.
Yeah, he gonna end the show how he started.
That's why the running back gonna hit that transfer protocol. He got control of the offense. He ain't finna stick out that boy trying to get to the lead. And the only way he gonna get that, JR, he got to have them numbers. He got to have that 1,000-yard rushing, what I think he gonna do, and he gonna throw that ball for about 35 to 4,000 passing yards. Long he get one good wide receiver, which I think can be Cam Michael, and that big tight end. He loved the tight end. 2 years ago, G, I said that last night. We talking about that word. He said, "Well, we heard you last night. You went off, but you were telling the truth." Kate Salter took his team 12-0. 12-0. Only game they lost was to the bowl game. They lost the order. But on that first drive, they marched down that field less than 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes on the first drive. It took Shadur and Colorado up there in Oregon to the fourth quarter score. The same team. So I know a lot of people say they're waiting on the spring for the competition. Boy, I ain't going. I'm waiting on August 3rd.
What is he trying to say?
I'm waiting till August 3rd. You still didn't answer the question.
What are you trying to say? You just bringing up Shadur. You trying to say he gonna break all the records? That what you say he gonna break all the records?
I say if Coach Prime and his offensive coordinator don't hold him back, he gonna wreck the Big 12 and Colorado records in everything.
All the records.
Rushing and passing as a quarterback.
So he gonna be more accurate than Shadur, basically.
I didn't say nothing about accurate.
Well, that's part of the you
don't have to be accurate. You just need to be open. He gonna get it to you. He gonna get it to you.
You ain't gotta be accurate to get all them passing yards.
Like I said, if Coach Prime, I don't study when I talk. It's plain and simple. It's in English. If Coach Prime, I ain't talking Spanish. I ain't talking in rhythm. I'm coming out saying, if they give him the opportunity, which he gonna get, and he go out there and think he gonna do what I think he gonna do, he gonna set this thing on fire.
They say around this time you get sleepy. They say they know you be getting sleepy. They say you be yawning and you be talking crazy. That's what they said in the chat. They say you sleepy.
Okay.
Man, look.
It's a long day. It's been a
long day. They want to come in. He said, Troy Blythe said, I did one of your guys, Greg. He said he can break the total. He can break it all, Troy. He can break it all. He that guy. I ain't worried about it. Coach Prime ain't got to do nothing there to have a good defense. Get off the field on third down. And
so
this boy was taking
the pump. They were holding him back. You think they would want to hold him back?
I said if they don't. I know Shadur records. I said I know them records mean a lot to Coach Prime because that's his son.
But I think he want to win though.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that about win. I said don't hold him back. Even when the score is 35 to net, still let him go out there and chop that thing. Still go out there and let him run that thing. Run it up.
Now he put you in there.
Yeah.
Run him up.
I think best case scenario, we get 2023 version of K-Salt.
Oh, it's over. You gonna bring the high on back to they get him on that.
Because what he threw for almost 3,300 yards and 1,000 plus when it came to rushing.
15 touchdowns in rushing, 32 touchdowns in passing.
So I best case scenario, I see that. Shadur threw for almost 4,000.
Yeah, he threw for I think he threw the ball almost 500 times. I don't think K-Salt never threw the ball that much. He threw about, I think, the highest. It might not even been 3.
Shadur was throwing for running. He was throwing them little screens.
I'm just saying how many times he threw the ball.
Yeah.
They count that as a throw, even though it's just a little quick throw.
I mean, it's a throw.
J-Dot said it right there. He threw for almost 3,000. So he had 2876. So I think that's like best case scenario. Maybe he get, a little bit over that, with CU.
But he ain't going no 4,000 like Shador.
Yeah, I don't know about.
I say if they give him the opportunity,
he gonna run more than Shador. That's what his opportunity.
Oh, he gonna do that. He gonna get that.
That's what
he
he
get to sit back there in that pocket. Do that.
He gonna substitute that for the passing yards.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say. I say if he played them 12 games out of 12 game season, he gonna get all that 4,000 yard throwing passing and that 1,000 yard rush.
That's about like my 500 yards a game and 5.
Nah, don't take all that. Nah, I ain't thinking about that. Nah. I know I wouldn't go along with
that. Best case scenario, he get maybe 3,200 passing, and then
appreciate it, little buck. We finna ride this thing up. I think me, little bucket, Buffer Prime, and football. Get out there and turn up K Salter. Get out there and turn
I think it's still gonna be.
Hey, man, JR, we gonna play it back on him like he played back on me about my 500 touchdown.
I'm gonna cut it up. I'm gonna cut it up and send it in the group chat.
3,500 and 1,000 yards.
Best case, he get 4,000 total yards. So 3,200 passing, give or take, and around 800 rushing, something like that. 4,000 total. And I don't know how many touchdowns altogether, but
30 touchdowns.
A lot of you know what I can see happening? We was talking about this, Greg, with the Cincinnati quarterback when they got in the red zone, and Greg was like, "Look, you already know what the Cincinnati running back gonna do. He gonna act like he handed off to the running back, and he just gonna run it in." I can see K Salt doing some stuff like that. They in that red zone situation. I'm the quarterback. I'm kind of unaccounted for.
Iowa State too. That Iowa State quarterback.
So I can see him getting a lot of touchdowns that way, red zone, 20 yards and in. And I'm with you, BWatts. He got a rocket arm. He can get the ball downfield. I don't think we got to worry about any underthrows.
That dude a game changer. I don't
want the overthrow. That's what I don't want.
The overthrow is the thing. So, but yeah, I think 4,000 total yards for him. That's passing and rushing. I think that's achievable. And that's a good year for him. I don't know what the touchdowns look like, but if I were to guess, somewhere around maybe 35 total touchdowns. So that's a combination of passing and rushing. Somewhere around that. 4,000 total yards, 35 total touchdowns. That's a good year. Does that win us the Big 12? I think so. If you look at the rest of the quarterbacks in the Big 12, I don't think no quarterback did that way, at least. I don't know if we had a quarterback in the Big 12 run for 800 yards.
But I also want to see how he handles pressure if the line ain't blocking, because we still got to see how that pattern going to go. We know how Shador operated with a line. They don't block. Everybody don't do well. They're not the same when the line not blocked. So I want to know how he handle pressure. Did he automatically pull the ball down and run, or do he try to find an open receiver? I don't know how he responded to that.
Yeah. But I like him though. He a gamer, that's for sure. Like going back, like I said, I went back and I watched some of that 2023. Them boys, they were just hot. That offense.
Hey, he just had one wide receiver, one tight end, and one running back, and ran circles around.
Because it made me even look up who the offensive coordinator was. A guy by the name of Willie Corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, who is Willie Corn? Willie Corn was dialing it up. And K Salt was executing at the highest level. They looked good. And he looked good running that ball too. So, but
good throwing and running.
But yeah, unknowns. We talked about it as far as biggest concern. One of the questions to me, O-line, what the O-line gonna look like, man. I think he'll be able to manage the pressure, better. Definitely not losing abundance of yards when it comes to sacks. I think he'll get loose and run off. But like how Greg said, when you're running, are you still looking to pass the ball down the field? Fastest way to get the ball down the field is passing yards. Fastest way to get the ball down the field. So, yep.
I think these boys can show out, bro.
We're gonna get to see some real soon once they get out there.
You're gonna be able to tell them in the spring. They're gonna show up in Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I mean, but we'll have a better idea of how they play together and who's more likely gonna stand out. I doubt that Well-Off give us the type of footage that but we still have a better idea. Right now, we just see some weights.
Yeah.
But I think let's see. Oh yeah, talk about your running back room, JR. You said he's gonna have 1,000-yard rushing.
Yes,
You on record, man. Y'all on record. You on record.
Chad, Greg, you know, but BWatts been trying to run out a running back in our room to the portal since the off-season workout started. BWatts been coming on. There's a running back hitting the portal. There's a running back hitting the portal. BWatts, no running back is hitting the portal. We keeping all of them.
And let Hayden go. Hayden, if anybody go, it'd be Hayden.
You think? I don't think Hayden leaving either.
He's gonna be the starter.
Because he's the oldest. So AI showing out, Welch showing out, and then B Hood step up. Hayden gonna be like, man, I gotta go get my look. I gotta go to University of Texas, San Antonio or something. You know, something like that.
That's why I ain't going. That's why I got him down there right here.
I ain't gonna be.
That's why I got him going. JR. That's why he going. Charlie gonna beat him out.
Charlie, come on, man. You said that because Charlie was in your top 5. Come on, cut that out.
I ain't been in that weight room.
All of them in that weight room lifting weight. They ain't telling nothing.
You can see he the biggest running back.
All right.
Man, Charlie working on his master's,
right? He's big as supposed to be the fastest, right?
That's what Charlie working on his master's degree, man. He ain't saying that.
Charlie gonna be a GA. He's gonna be that grad assistant.
Exactly, OB, original buff, man. Look, BWatts, the running back room, we will have 1,000-yard rusher in the form of Isaiah Augustin. I don't think any running back is hitting the portal. For 2 reasons. One, Marshall Faulk. Second reason is the fact that who has stats to get them somewhere? If Hayden leave right now, he got more rushing yards at Ohio State than he did with CU. So
he ran for almost 600 yards. In freshman year.
It's a what have you done for me lately type of thing, man. And
ain't no running back done did that on that roster.
I know, that's why I don't think no running back leave. You got Marshall Faulk there. You know you're gonna get at least some good information. Remains to see if he's gonna be a good coach, but he gonna at least be able to give you some intricate details of how to be a running back.
Well, ain't that what coaches do?
I mean, yeah, but some people, great players don't always equal great coaching. But I'm thinking he's gonna be a really good coach, and that knowledge that he has is gonna pour down to those running backs, and they're gonna be able to pick up on some things. He's gonna show them some tape of what they looked like last year, and they're gonna look much better this year.
Who can catch the ball out the backfield?
Hayden can catch.
Why IA can't catch?
IA caught the ball too.
When?
I had like 2 drops that I can remember.
Okay, all right.
Well, he got he got the machine, and he got the whole offseason to get his hands together like Jimmy Horn.
He had 2 drops and he had 1 fumble.
Y'all was on Jimmy Horn last year about dropping the ball, and he wasn't dropping them this year.
They was on the season before with Jimmy Horn too. But look, BWatts, stop trying to run off our running back. If any running back
I ain't trying to run the ball. I want all of them to stay. But you asked me a question. If one of them was to jump in the portal, I just said I hope all of them stay.
I say if anybody,
I need somebody. I need one of them running backs. If not one of them, put Draylon back there to block that end coming off the end, so my boy can go out there and do his thing. Yeah, that's all I need. If
I had to pick one running back to leave, it would be Charlie. Because if Charlie like really, really want to see the field, he'll leave.
San Jose State.
Yup. If I'm him, I go to Colorado State. Look, man, I ain't trying to send me to Fort Collins. I go right up the road, right there. He probably wouldn't even have to move out. Just make the commute.
Who that?
Charlie O.
Charlie O ain't going nowhere.
If I were to pick a running back to hop in the portal, that's the running back I would pick. Be Charlie O. If he want to actually play the position of running back.
What the rest on? What Hood gonna do?
Hood stand. He finna get on the field.
So you got all on playing, but Charlie.
And Hayden.
I got IA as a starter.
Okay.
I have Hood surpassing Hayden. Hayden being the number 3. But you are running back, you are injury away from being second to first. Remember, what's his name? Savion Wilkerson was 6th or 7th or whatever at Jackson State. He was all the way down there.
So where you got Welch
one
at?
guy ran for 1,000 yards.
Where you put Welch at?
You got him jumping the portal, ain't?
Nah,
you got him behind Hayden.
Yeah, I got Welch at 4. Yeah.
I put Hayden at 4 and put Welch at 3.
I got Welch at 4. Ain't no knock on Welch and nothing like that, but I got him at 4.
I got the 3 running backs that's gonna play. IA, Welch, and Hood. They're gonna be the one to play. Somebody gonna get banged up a little bit, and the third one gonna get a little more rep. And Hayden gonna go to he gonna go somewhere like what's a good school for him? Like New Mexico State or something like that. New Mexico.
Look, everybody give me a hard time. I ain't no way Welch number 4. Look, the reason why I got Welch at 4 is just for the fact of I think if you're looking for a bell cow of a back that got everything, got power, speed, decent in pass blocking, I think that's IA. The biggest jump is Hood, Brandon Hood. Explosive. He probably top 5 fastest person on the team. Explosive. It seemed like more well-rounded, can catch. We don't know what the blocking gonna look like until he gets on the field. But if he shows that in the spring, and then Hayden is more so a vision thing, but he got the build. He seemed more like a Marshall Faulk, at least like style of player kind of thing. Catch real good. He's really good in pass blocking. Hayden. And then for Welch, I think it's just more so you fall out of favor just due to the people in front of you can kind of do some things a little bit better than what you can do. But when it comes to goal line type thing, goal line, sniff it out. Welch can sniff out the goal line. He'll be able to get in the end zone.
I think Hood had the ability to sniff out the end zone. He probably be more likely to hit the home run.
Yeah, he hit his head on the goal post real quick.
His reading may be a little better. I think IA he could develop. He can get with if he can get with Marshall Faulk to help him with his reading. I think he can be more dangerous with the speed. But they just hit the wrong holes. They don't know when to hit it. They don't know when to be patient. They don't know when to hit it. Now I think other running backs on the other teams did. You leave a seam for them. I don't care if it's on the other side of the field. They're gonna sniff it out. They're gonna find it. Because they were trying to score, not just get 5 yards. Like every time they took the ball, they were trying to score.
Yeah,
and I think Hood has that ability. He runs like, you don't tackle me, I'm scoring.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hood got that ability to hit his head on the goalpost. And then the last thing about Welch, I know like around the goal line, he gonna find the end zone. But one thing I remember about Welch, and he was a little banged up. This was at the UCF game. But when they were in the middle of the field around the 40, 50, and then the other side of the 40, he got the ball a few times to like press the hole, but he kicked it out. Now
he tried to bounce. He tried
to bounce it out.
1 yard first down, and he ended up not getting the first down.
Yeah, and that's obviously like freshman stuff. You just learn that as a freshman, like, man, hey, hit the hole and just push it forward. He kind of bounced it out, and then he got, I think it was his leg hamstring or something like that, and he didn't wind up going back in the game. But that's the type of stuff that I'm like, I think some of the other running backs do that better. Even though we said Hayden didn't have a vision, Hayden, he was still like try to make something out of nothing with the hole that's not there. I think that'd be better with offensive line play, hopefully this year, offensive line play. So those are just the type of things I see when I say a more well-rounded, like running backs and stuff like that. That's why I think Welch should just kind of fall down. But if you in that red zone, Welch your guy. Give him the ball, let him pound it, boom, boom, boom. We at the 2-yard line. He definitely should be in the game to get the ball because he's a bowling ball. We saw how Shiloh made a business decision at practice when it came to trying to tackle him at the goal line. So
use him accordingly. That's why he's my number 3. Use him accordingly.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for me. That's that 1 hour and 30 minutes. JR, give us your last word around the horn.
Nah, it's all good, man. Hey, y'all be safe out there, man. A lot of crazy stuff happening out there in the world. So y'all just be safe, man. Be blessed. See y'all back next week. Shout out to you, Greg, man.
Yeah, man. We getting out of here on time tonight. Yeah, we of course we got Greg said it. Make sure y'all check out the page there. We here live. We go a little live on Sunday. And we got some videos coming out, man. We're going to catch this thing as it come in. We're going to get a chance to see what's really going on in a few weeks. And we're going to ride this wave at the pace that we ride. We ain't rushing nothing. We ain't rushing through another season.
All right. JR, you want to give Bucky a shout out with that coat you got on?
Hey, again, shout out Well Off Media, Well Off for Life, man. Bucky, man, like I said, man, stuff feel real good, man. It's real nice. Your boy laced up, man. I'm getting ready for next year for them games, man. I'll be stunting in some Well Off gear and stuff like that. So, hey, shout out to you, Bucky, Well Off. Love the gear, man. Y'all hop on this page, man. Get some of this gear. It's fly. Some fly stuff for real.
All right, appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that. Fellas, I appreciate y'all once again. Enjoy the show. Want to thank everybody who rocked with us tonight. Appreciate it. Don't forget to check out Greg said. Go down his YouTube page, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tune in to his live show on Sunday. All right? All right, fellas. Y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, BWatts tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the